Sick catch.
All right, everybody out there. This is Dustin Dustmaret bringing you another match for ESEA Invite. It's going to be Team Curse versus a new team, Quantic. I know everybody's kind of still watching the Super Bowl, so they might not be watching this, but you should tune in to both because this is going to be a great match. But other than that, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, I want to introduce who's going to be casting with me tonight. It is going to be none other than Eric Adren Hogue, starter for Team Dynamic, the in-game leader, so to speak, of that team as well. And he's going to be joining me tonight. So how you doing there, Adren? I know you're watching the Super Bowl too, but, you know, trying to bring this cast out there.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty
This
good, man.
Super Bowl's getting pretty intense.
It is getting very intense, man. I'm definitely pretty impressed with the game. I'm not really a follower of either team, so I don't really care who wins, to be honest. But it started out to be like a landslide for the Ravens, it seemed like, and then all of a sudden, you know, the 49ers have climbed back into this game.
Yep.
But other than that, I don't suspect we'll have a lot of viewers just because it is Super Bowl. Maybe once the game ends, people will jump in and watch this. As the match is not even close to going live yet. We still have to wait, you know, for both teams to join up. They only have like a couple of players in there. Of course, the big news for this match is this is going to be the first time we see Quantic Gaming underneath that name. Of course, they were formerly 4Not, but 4Not and it's Gosu Gaming joined with Quantic. Just recreate Quantic, so to speak, with new staffing from all three of those organizations. So it will be interesting to see this new Quantic Gaming sponsoring a CS:GO team. What do you feel about that? I mean, I know Dynamic's been your sponsor for years. How is it? What do you think about like new sponsors coming in to Go and like helping support it and stuff?
I mean, and that's always good because I don't think with Fortnite they're gonna go to Copenhagen games, but now supposedly they're going. So, I mean, Quantic has the funding to send them there and send American teams over to Europe again, so I think it's good.
Right. Do you know if you're going to be attending any Euro events anytime soon, or is it pretty much just ESEA land that's going to be like your next event against Euro teams?
Yeah, it'll be ESEA land. We don't have anything planned right now.
Gotcha. I don't even know when Copenhagen Games is. I know they had that Vienna event everybody's been talking about that like Haven Media is doing.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard when Copenhagen Games even was yet. But either way,
I know it's in March.
Oh, it's in March. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
either way, we know that Quantic will be joining that event. But we'll see Dynamic playing against the Euros and the ESEA land, of course, and then possibly in the future, obviously after that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. As we only have one player in the server right now, which is why I haven't brought up the game yet. But I guess if you want to watch Michael 3D from Curse run around upper side of Nuke with his knife out, I can totally bring that up instead of this ESCA image backsplash if you'd like. But other than that, we're starting to climb up the viewer count here just a little bit. This was kind of an impromptu thing. I literally decided on casting this like, I don't know, like an hour ago. Adrian was like, hey, what are you doing for this match? I was like, hey, you want to cast it? And then he took an hour, but he finally responded and we decided to do it. But yeah, I'm actually the one streaming tonight.
It's going to be a good match, man.
It is going to be, but I had to throw a disclaimer out there really fast. I'm Dust Moret in chat, Dustin Dust Moret, the play-by-play guy for ESEA TV. Normally, I'm just in Mumble and I'm a pretty voice, and that's all I do. But tonight, I'm actually full streaming and doing the camera work and everything. So you're going to have to bear with me because I am not used to doing this. This is literally my first time trying it. Obviously, with the Super Bowl and some of our staff is also working the Godicon LAN because like we have some League of Legends casters and Shoot Mania people that were covering that event as well as StarCraft 2. And so most of our staff is actually at that event or watching the Super Bowl. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot because I got a new capture card and all that crazy stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy the cast regardless of my lack of experience. If I change players too much with my left clicking, just say, hey, you need to calm down because I'm about to have a seizure, and I'll try to calm it down. All right, but I'm done.
Use the auto director a lot.
I will actually use auto director.
It's actually not bad.
I'll bring it up the game, guys. You let me know if the quality is okay. Also, let me know, guys, if the volume doesn't sound just right, if I'm too loud, if the game is too loud, just whatever. Just let me know, and I will try my best to to remedy that situation, basically. So just let me know in chat, guys. I'm going to try to pay attention as much as possible. It's kind of distracting at times, so I can't look at it all the time. But every now and then I'll try to glance over there and just see if there's anything I need to do to make this a little bit better for you guys. As people are even in chat talking about the Super Bowl, everybody's just Super Bowled out. But luckily for us, it's going to be over in a couple of minutes, and we may see a delay in the match start until that's actually over. You know what else they just did in this update, dude? They actually have the numbers next to the players now. Did you see that?
What do you mean, on the radar?
No, on the sidebar, like in their team logo, the number's actually physically printed there now. It used to just not be. I mean, you would know that's the number, but like if you look in GoTV, you see how Anger has a 4, like in his little curse logo, and Michael has the 5 in his curse logo. Like it actually tells you now what number. So
yeah, let me get back in this TV here.
It's useful. Unless they did that to their logo. I don't know. Either way, we'll figure it out. I do gotta change something real quick. Sorry, you guys are gonna see me do some stuff. Forgot I had something unbound that needs to be bound again. Unprofessional.
Your game's looking really bright.
Is it? Too bright? Can I turn this down?
Nah.
No? We're good? Hopefully my internet provider doesn't shut me down. It's the only thing I'm worried about, to be honest. They see that bandwidth, they're like, what is this guy doing? Time to throttle him. Because I don't have like business class internet or anything. I just have some Comcast. And I have like 5 upload speed. So I don't know. I've streamed like 2 or 3 hours straight on my own personal Twitch page, and it was okay. So I'm hoping this works out. This is my first try, guys. So like I said, you gotta cut me some slack. We already have about 100 people. I was doing some good camera.
Clicking a lot.
No. I promise I won't do that. I promise I won't actually do that during the game, guys. I promise I'll tone it down. I'll use a lot of auto director. I'll use a lot of that. I'm really upset that I can't.
Dizzy too.
I can't get the John Madden now, and that's what's gonna bother me more than anything. I gotta be able to draw on this overview. We gotta get that taken care of.
Oh, I know it. I think it's type in console map overview.
Wait, hold on.
Something it'll come up.
Okay, well, do that again for me.
Okay, let me figure it out.
You said it's tech.
Map overview underscore allow underscore client underscore draw 1, and that'll allow you to do it.
You said map
overview. Map overview, not underscore in between it. Map overview, one word, and it should pop up for you. There you go. Make that a 1.
Ooh! Oh, it's over, guys. It's done.
Oh.
It's done. Oh! Alright, guys. You guys are in for it.
Are you talking about the game or the overview thing?
No, the overview thing.
Oh,
okay. Well, I was for both. About to draw some smiley faces right here with some.
There you go.
Yep.
Just get used to it. Work it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this. Hold on. See if there's anything else. There's gonna be nothing relevant I'm gonna be able to draw.
Yeah, the overview for this map is kind of, can't really get in there and do it.
On this map, though, I mean, you've played it already. I think your last couple of matches were on Nuke. If I'm not, you beat Fortnite on this map, right? Or was that Train? That was Train that you beat Quantic on.
Train, yeah.
So you haven't played your Nuke matches yet?
No, they both got delayed until tomorrow. We'll play both of them.
Right. So I mean, these two teams, they've played against each other before. And it's always been really close between these two teams. I think this might be the first time they play against each other in an official match since the roster changed to Curse when they picked up Stan and Easy PK. So other than that, I'm sure they've scrimmed against each other, but probably not on this map, obviously, since they're playing against each other.
I don't think they do.
So with that being said, I'm not 100% sure, who starts where and everything like that, but it looks like we already do have all 10 players in, so we should be getting live here really soon. I don't know like I said, I'm not 100% sure what side each team's starting on. So far I see Curse on CT side and Quantic on T side, but, that could be Troll, I don't know. Either way, start looking at the starting lineups for Team Curse. It's going to be Easy PK, Skadoodle, Stan, Anger, and Michael 3D. Then for Quantic Gaming, it's going to be Frost, Sinfist, Hiko, TCK, and Dazed. Of course, the Quantic lineup, like I said, newly sponsored by the organization, formerly known as Fortnite. But like I said, after the merger, they are now Quantic Gaming. Then, of course, Curse has been Curse for quite some time. Other than that, man, just before this match starts, do you have any kind of just like pregame comments or about these teams or about this map or just any kind of maybe prediction or anything like that, Adrian?
Well, who gets CT side first? Is it Curse?
You know, I don't know who's the home team. I would minimize and check, but then everybody
I
would
got
see
you.
it.
Let me check.
All right. Like I said, guys, I am new to the streaming aspect of this. I normally am just a caster, so you're going to have to bear with me tonight. I'm really just kind of learning the ropes. For those of you who are just joining us, we're up to about 320-something viewers, so that's actually pretty good, you know, seeing that it's Super Bowl day. Figured I wouldn't have a whole lot, but I definitely appreciate all of you guys coming out. Make sure to follow this Twitch page if you do enjoy the cast. And then also, you can check out my personal Facebook and Twitter. It's just at DustMaret on Twitter and DustMaret on Facebook.com. I've posted that in chat a couple of times already. And then other than that, of course, Adren is joining me tonight from Team Dynamic. Adren, I know you have like a Twitter and all that good stuff too, so you want to throw that out there for these folks?
Yeah, at Hoagsta, Hoagsta. That's my Twitter. Follow me.
And he also does have his own personal Twitch page, which he'll be posting in chat here and there, and so you'll see it, and you can just click on his name.
Yeah, I'll do some
and
plugins.
do that. Yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, bringing you in. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your plugins too. Let you get yourself out there.
So it looks like Curse has
American
the
Invite
home
League?
side.
Oh, cool, sweet. So Curse will be on CT side. That'll certainly help them out a lot. But you know, this is definitely a little bit more of a balanced version of Nuke as compared to Source. So at least I think so. I don't know what you think, but it seems it's a little bit more balanced with the new outside and stuff.
Yeah, it can be like a 10-5, 11-4 map still, though.
Oh yeah, certainly. But yeah, just make sure if you guys do notice any sound issues, if you know we're too loud or the game's too loud, just let me know. I'll try to edit that along the way. I'm just trying my best here to run the stream first time. Yeah, you guys should watch Super Bowl and watch the game. You can glance up and check the score every now and then. As we are going to go ahead and get live with this first round of Dren. Like you said, Curse is starting out on the CT side, Quantic on the T side. We'll pull up this overview here and just see what Quantic wants to do with this first round. See if they want to do some outside control or if they just want to go ahead and take lobby and possibly do some type of inner press. And it looks
Seeing
like
a lot of nades from Quantic.
yeah, a lot going outside, 3 into the lobby, and we will follow TCK here. He does have the bomb. It looks like he's going to be popping some nades over into that mini garage as his players are gathering up across Squeaky and Hut. So we might see a fast upper take. Simphus does get a pick outside. We see TCK taking the bomb. Quick lower. He's putting a nice smoke down. That means the ramp player will not be able to peek him. He will get the plant, but Stan is aggressing him very quickly here. AZPK will get in one. We see TCK hiding in the toxic doors. Hiko here from ramp coming in, spotting the CT jumping off the rafters. A couple CTs in the sight here. All of a sudden, Curse is retaking very well. It's up to Simphus now versus Michael 3D, 1 versus 1. Simphus only has 8 health here coming over to the control side. Bomb has been, no, Michael's staying on it. He's not getting off. He will get off after the door opens. And it's a great play by Simphus. He's forcing Michael to get off the bomb, which means he'll win this round no matter what at this point.
Oh,
Michael does get the kill, but there's just no way he's going to get the defuse. Great plays there from Simphus. Dren, I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but he seems like he played that 1v1 perfect.
yeah, that was definitely a good move from him. Michael should have maybe stuck on that. With no kid, he almost had to.
And I am going to switch on auto director. I don't know if the overview kills it or not, but yeah. All right, so just waiting to see how this round now plays out. Quantic did get the first round. Came down to a close 1 versus 1. So I'm not sure how they're going to want to play this. Of course, they're going to buy up some SMGs and stuff like that. Looks like we do see a lot of them heading outside. Right now we are following Michael 3D as he is going to be playing Heaven. Like I said, looks like a lot of outside aggression to start off things with. Had Stan over here at the ramp with the P250 in hand. It's actually kind of weird. I don't see that bot as much anymore. Isn't the Glock like more powerful now?
Yeah, but the CTs can't buy the Glock, so.
Gotcha.
But they did nerf its accuracy.
Alright, here he is. We do see Frost aggressing outside, able to take out Anger, but Skadoodle will make the immediate trade. So we'll stay to an even 4 versus 4 at this point. Bomb is up on Daze as we see Hiko just kind of positioned on the roof while the rest of his team is kind of working outside. Daze with the bomb over by Secret with Simphus. TCK also in that area. So we do see Simphus here at the Big Red controlling Secret side while the rest of his team is kind of heading towards the Heaven Hell area. So we should see a boost up, and we will see that boost up over here. by Days. He will make his way over to Heaven with the bomb in hand. Doing some spams here. I don't know if he spotted him or not. I think he did see the gun sticking out, so he's trying to throw down some spam, but Stan has moved out the way. We do have one coming up. Heaven. Stan going to get that kill on the TCK as Daze is still trying to plug in here and do something, but unable to get it going so far as we do see the upper take right now. He go with a couple of picks. Skadoodle with one as well. Michael 3D inside the site with the P250 trying to see what he can do, but Daze is going to take him out pretty easily. So it's now a 1 versus 1 here between Dazed and Skadoodle. Daze has the bomb.
5 seconds.
Gonna have to plant here. He doesn't have any time to fake this. He will go for the full plant. Skadoodle will go ahead and peek out. He's gonna go ahead and run straight to Daze. Daze pulls out the Galil, puts it in his face, and wins the round. So solid job there from Dazed. What really happened that round, man? Like, he keeps coming down to these 1v1s, Adren.
Yeah, that was a very good eco by Curse. I mean, they got a lot of trade kills, and they just came up big on some shots.
Yeah, definitely. You know, of course, Quantic does have kind of like the gunpowder advantage at this point, just due to the money situation and stuff like that. But, of course, that will all change here after this round as we wait and see how this round gets played out. Once again, it looks like we do see Quantic heading towards lobby, but most of their players, while 2 players are kind of getting on the roof, so we may see another upper type take here. Not sure how quickly they're going to do it.
Take it slow here.
Yeah, we do see Daze going ahead and working ramp. There is going to be 1 player in the area on the ramp. Daze trying to take control of the ramp area, and he looks like he is going to be able to do so, forcing Anger and Stan back down into the lower site. So we just continue to see them kind of work towards ramp with 3 of their players, so it looks like Quantic is definitely favoring this ramp area so far, as Frost will go ahead and fall back off of outside and rejoin his teammates here in the lobby. Got about 54 seconds left on the clock. 2 players held up in lobby. 3 players are going to be taking that ramp room. Do see some gunfire being exchanged over here in ramp. Daze is going to get a kill onto Anger. Simphis takes out Stan, so the lower site is all but Quantic's at this point. Smoke will go down on the site here as Quantic will go ahead and get that bomb planted. Daze is trying to cover from ramp. Easy PK on the flank gets Simphis, but Daze will respawn right back. TCK also getting the kill there onto Michael 3D. We see Skadoodle trying to fight with one on the site. He will get the kill. He's the last man standing, 1 versus 3. We're going to go ahead and take a follow on him as he is going to head over towards the control side with just a P250. Spots 1 up in the spots 2 in the Raptors. Unable to get the kill, though. That was a nice try. But it seems like it was just kind of textbook pistol round Counter-Strike there for Quantic.
I'm thinking ecos are going to be harder to come by since there's not that amazing deagle anymore.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's going to be rough on that point, which means that you'll actually, you know, have an advantage on eco rounds.
Yeah.
So with it being said, what do you think we're going to see in this first gun round from Curse? I mean, they are down 3-0. You know, obviously they're probably not too troubled, but what do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be a really crucial round for him. Quantic is going to play just a really slow default and just feel out how they're playing. Simphis and Frost outside. Probably just a 2-1-2 and working picks, man.
Yeah, they're completely smoking out Skadoodle, making his big green and big garage pretty much useless. He does have 1 player supporting him on the Heaven Rafters. These smokes are prone to make them be able to go secret, as we do see Simphis going ahead and crossing. He does spot 1 in the Rafters. He's delivering some bullets here. He will get the kill onto Anger and gets control of the control side, as they will go ahead and start working down secret into these back halls and begin to maybe try to get some type of lower control. Spot an easy PK here. He's kind of just playing up in the, above the hut area. Simphis has already taken control side, so lower is in pretty good hands for Quantic. They do need to go ahead and try to get control of ramp. It looks like they are trying to do that now.
Shut this down.
Yeah, exactly. Art's going to be a pinch on lower, and it's going to be easy for Quantic. He does get the kill onto Daze. This will definitely slow some things down for Quantic Gaming. We do see Snippets making the flank, though, onto ramp. But finally gets that kill on the Stan. Stan was able to take out TCK, though, beforehand, so that does still keep a little bit of an advantage here for Curse, but all of a sudden that fades away. Simphis getting some nice headshots here on the vents. Michael 3D trying to fight back, will get 1, but he's in a 1 versus 2. Going to be peeking the control doors, but Hiko will take him out. No bomb plant needed. Lots of alohas coming out of Simphis, I'm sure, in regards to what EasyPK usually says.
Yeah, he's feeling good.
He definitely is feeling good, and I don't blame him. You know, a 4-0 lead on Nuke from T-side is certainly a comfortable position. What does Curse have to do here, Adrian? I'm just not sure. They seem to just be kind of getting outshot.
Yeah, this is going to go downhill from here, I think. Losing the pistol round in the first gun round, that's a hard thing to recover from, but hopefully they can do it.
In case you missed it, the Ravens did win the Super Bowl, so Ray Lewis will retire with another championship under his belt. That makes 2 for Ray Lewis. we'll get back into this game as that what you guys are all watching. We got about a little bit over 500 people watching. We definitely appreciate all of you. So definitely follow up this Twitch page if you're enjoying yourself and you like Counter-Strike and you like esports. Once again, this is Dustin Red bringing the play-by-play. With me tonight is going to be Eric Adren Hogue from Team Dynamic. So we are watching Quantic once again take control of this ramp room. Days getting that first pick on the EZPK. There is going to be one player in Hell. 3 Quantic players have control of ramp at this point, and it looks like they want to head lower. Trying to see if they can get a couple of more picks before making a final decision here. Simphus is going to throw a little bit of a pop flash, throwing some spam down here on that garage door, and there is a player in the area. It's going to be Stan, and Frost will finally take him out. TCK also gets a pick onto Michael 3D, which just leaves Skadoodle and Anger left in a 2 versus 5. Frost going to take out Anger as he tries to drop Vince, leaving just one player behind here for Curse, which is Skadoodle. Trying to get something done, but Days will take him out. And like you said, these ecos are going to be a lot more difficult without that OPD.
Yeah, it looks like the chat's saying we need more in-game volume, just a tiny bit more.
Alright, let me see if I can hook that up.
But yeah, I'm surprised Anger is even buying the Deagle still.
Went ahead and juiced it up just a little bit. I didn't want to go too high in case it like overshadows our voice once they start like spamming and stuff like that. So just let me know how that volume goes. And we'll just kind of go from there as we're climbing up to about 800 viewers. We definitely appreciate all of you guys once again. So we are going to get into round number 6 here. We do see a lot of spam going on over here at the upper site. Stan soloing at ramp. He has spotted one. Does a little bit of nade damage there. Takes some damage, though, at the same time. 3 players stacked for Curse in the upper site here. Michael 3D playing from site. Anger on the hut. Then we have one on the squeaky rafter. Like I said, just lots of spam going down through the roof. How effective is that in your opinion, Anger? Like, I know it was really effective in 1.6. How has it been in Go?
It's pretty good damage. It's way better than Source, so it does more damage, and you can actually get kills from it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing a couple here. So we do see a huge upper take here. It looks like from Team Quantic Gaming. Anger is going to get the first pick onto TCK, so starting to shut it down. Dazed and Simphus making some trades. Michael 3D right back at it, though, but it looks like Quantic Gaming will get the better of these trades. Stan now left alone. We'll follow him. 1 versus 3 with the M4. Gets spotted there by Frost, trying to escape the CT spawn. I am almost positive he's probably going to just be forced to save this gun. I don't think he really has a chance at a retake here. But they know exactly where his is, so I'm not sure if they will eventually chase him or not. I don't think Hiko or Days are really fit for it with such low health, but Frost may decide to get a little antsy and go for the kill. What do you think? Are they going to risk it, go for this gun takedown, or what?
Yeah, they're going to go for him.
Yeah, Hiko does go first. Like I said, he had the lowest health out of everybody, so he gets taken down pretty easily by Stan. Stan will run all the way back here into the corner. The CT spawn. It looks like we do see Frost trying to run him down, but there's just not enough time on the clock. I think he will be able to save this for sure. But still, it doesn't even matter, you know, the saves.
Yeah, this is a good start by Fornot.
It's Quantic Gaming, bro.
That's too hard to say.
And Team Dynamics not? It's all good, man. But anyway, what does Curse need to do, man? I mean, they had the save last round, or you know that we see.
I'm not really seeing what's breaking down. Just maybe outshot right now.
It seems like it, man. They are bought out this time. I don't think Skadoodle has an op though. It's all rifles for Curse at this point. We do see Stan once again kind of guarding this ramp room. Anger is going to get a pick over onto Hiko, over towards the upper site. But it looks like a lot of ramp aggression so far.
Yeah, they're doing just a 2-1-2, which I'm surprised they didn't do the last gun round. Then for that upper hit.
Yeah, Stan finally getting some work done at ramp, though. It's able to take out 2. We do see Frost coming through mini garage, able to take out Michael 3D. He is alone, 1 versus 3, so we will follow on him here. He does have 35 health. He's against a very low health Anger. Stan with a decent amount of health and ECPK fully out. So he is trying to just slowly work through. Going to throw some spam down in the vent. I'm not sure where bomb down is, though, so this could be the first victory for Curse. We do see Frost going ahead and gearing up towards Secret. There's going to be 1 player in control room. That is going to be Anger with the very low health. So this could be an easy pick for Frost. So he will spot him out there on the stairs. But no, he takes a lot of damage himself there. He's down to 13. Anger might be able to take him out, and he will. Very nice headshot there from Todd. Doing work with the rifle. Round. Definitely. It was starting to look really bad. 6-1 you know, from T-side. It's certainly come to position. So what does Curse have to do to continue this momentum, man? Like, they just have to keep out shooting them, or I mean, do you think their tactics are
pretty
okay,
much? Because Curse's setup is a 1-3-1, which I think the counter to that is actually a default. If you just 2-1-2 as terrorist, you're always in a 1v2 situation. So I think if he just keeps panning out like this, they might get some more rounds on T side.
Yeah, we'll see, man. As we see,
They might have to
Anger.
stack the extremities of the map to counter this default.
Yeah, they have a couple of players outside this time. Stan still once again anchoring down at the ramp room, while a couple are outside, a couple towards the upper site. Take out the overview here. We do see Frost and Simphus working that outside as Daze once again working ramp. He's been doing that almost every round. He actually does force Stan into the lower site. We may once again see that lower split from ramp and secret that we've seen a couple of times from Quantic, and it's been very successful.
Yeah, they have so much map control right now. They can do whatever they want.
TCK, yeah, TCK has come to help ramp as well, so full ramp control. It is going to be a pinch. Oh my goodness, Simphus has control side.
Yep, he had no idea.
Sneaks a kill onto Anger. Stan able to respond with a kill on the Frost. A nice kill on the Simphus as well, so great shots from Stan, but Hiko makes a trade. Keeps it even at 3 versus 3. We do see Skadoodle rotating down through the vents here, trying to get some work done. Michael 3D at control side. He will be pressing with Skadoodle here into the control room. There is one inside window room, which is Hiko. He'll get one. Looking for a second frag. Gets that as well. It's going to leave EasyPK alone. The Hawaiian Aloha's there at to Hiko, but he still has 2 more to fight here. To try to get this round. He gets spotted from ramp by Daze. Daze does have low health. One Terrace is in Toxic. EasyPK trying to aggress Daze here at ramp. He knows he has low health. Nice headshot there onto Daze. 1 versus 1 for EasyPK. He knows TCK is in Toxic. He has to get this frag. Opens up the doors, spamming, but no. Trey will get that frag there. Keeps Quantic ahead. 7-1 is the score. Nice job there by Corey, but just not enough.
Just big individual plays by Quantic. Hiko had a 3K, Simphus had that 4K on these very important rounds.
Yeah, man. I mean, Simphus pretty much just took control of Outer with really no contest. Got all the way to window room with no contest and snuck a kill. Yeah, I mean, a lot of passive play from Curse are kind of giving up sections of the map, like you said, which just gives so much map control to Quantic. As once again they are aggressing outside. They've already taken 1 player to very low health outside. That's Skadoodle, and he will go down. As it looks like we do see Quantic once again with full outside control. Daze already kind of starting to lean towards Secret, who will have a teammate join him. So we may once again see some type of lower hit. As we do have Hiko
that
sitting
broke
back.
their money too. Curse's money.
Yeah, right, because they won then lost. Yeah, definitely. So it is going to hurt them out as far as the money situation goes. Like I said, Hiko kind of anchored over at roof, but the rest of Quantic is taking control of outside, trying to take Hell, trying to take Heaven as well as Secret. We do see Daze getting the pick onto Anger in Hell. Simphus trying to trade over here at Mini. He will take out Stan. So once again, Quantic Gaming is up in the numbers by a good amount here, just leaving EasyPK alone. And he won't last for long as Simphus will erase him there with the AK. And man, I don't know what Curse can do at this point.
Curse is playing very individualistic on these ecos. I think they should group up and do a team hit with a flash or 2. They're just getting outgunned. That's it.
It seems that way, man. I just don't know what they should change. It looks like we have Skadoodle finally with an op back. And
Let's see if they stack one of the outsides of the map. Either outside or ramp they should stack.
Well, we'll check the overview here and see what they decide to do. It looks like Skadoodle and Anger are heading towards outside. Stan once again at ramp and 2 at upper. So it looks like they are going to have an outside stack with 2 players. And, you know, Anger actually being pretty aggressive about this over at Big
spotted.
Red. Yeah, he does
Nice
get
shot.
the kill onto Simphus, though. We do have Frost right here in the area. Does spot out Anger over by Big Red, trying to do some work. We do see Stan once again getting contested at the ramp, and here comes TCK. Stan will take him out with the FAMAS, but gets forced down the ramp here. So all of a sudden looking actually pretty decent here for Curse in this round as we do follow Skadoodle in Big Garage with the op. He does spot one outside, gets the shot onto Frost. That smoke just not quite good enough there. Easy shot for Skadoodle. 2 players left up for Quantic. That's going to be Hiko and Daze as Daze is trying to take lower here. Gets a nice shot into Michael 3D. Another nice shot there onto Stan. So it's going to be 1 versus 2 here for Daze in the ramp room. 35 health. AK in hand here. There's going to be 1 in Heaven and a couple towards the upper site. So I'm not sure what he wants to do with this. There's 37 seconds left on the clock. It looks like he really wants to just kind of come Hell. Going to pop
Yeah,
a
this is
smoke
his
there.
best bet.
Maybe a pop flash and a Heaven peek. Looks like he is going to pop flash, but Skadoodle in there with the op will take him out. And finally another round for Curtis. You know, it seems like they keep getting like 1 round here and there, though, man. What is it going to take for them to put them together and try to maybe tie this up the best they can?
Well, that was a good adjustment by Todd to play outside because they were hitting that a lot. I think Todd should go to ramp this round and stack it with Stan and not drop. And they should just fight with a crossfire at ramp. But they might go with a upper execution since it worked that one time, and their default seems to be falling apart just a little.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man, as we will go ahead and follow here at first. He is once again with the op outside. We do see Daze kind of switching from ramp over to Squeaky Door. He's going for this mini garage pick, and he will get it there, taking out Anger. ECPK does make the trade, though, so it stays an even 4-on-4. We have one player outside. That's Simphis taking control of Secret, and the rest are kind of in lobby and that radio room area. Skadoodle will rotate to ramp here with the op to control this side of the map. Michael 3D is controlling the back halls here from Vince. Simphis will be working that area, so they may meet each other here very soon. If Simphis can sneak window side again, like he did a few rounds ago, I mean, that really was what broke open that round. And he does get to do it once again. We see him sneaking here into window side, but Stan is in good positioning to where he won't get picked off by it immediately. And Skadoodle is going to be at ramp here with the op. He gets one pick already, misses the second shot, is forced to rush down here. But Simphis, once again, we're going to follow him. He's in window. He doesn't get spotted in time, gets another kill on the Stan. Looking for some more here as he does spot out. Skadoodle does a little bit of damage. Is going to try to... Did he not? Oh, man. Oh, that was
Missing the
kind
no-scopes.
of... Yeah, a little bit of derp there. But... Frost able to pick up the kill on Skadoodle. ECPK makes the trade, so still an even, or excuse me, no, it's not even at all. Simphis stuck alone, and he will fall there. So Curse finally starting to string some rounds together. It's 8-3. They still definitely need a few more, though, if they want to have a decent shot at second half.
That was a nice round. They need to shut down Simphis outside now. Stan's position is he's very vulnerable if he gets flanked from Secret, so Stan needs to drop back even further into window side and watch his ass in that new back hall.
I thought you were going to make a funnier metaphor with back hall and ass, but it didn't come.
No.
I just did,
Supposedly my mic is echoing. I'm not sure how.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's whenever I hold my mic button down and mumble when you talk, it might kind of come through my headphones a little bit. But either way, I'll try to keep an eye out for that so that doesn't happen anymore. Like I said, this is my first time running the stream, so you're going to have to cut me a little bit of slack here as I'm trying to learn this all by myself here. We once again are going to look at the overview here. Looks like they are trying to work towards ramp. Once again, we have a couple of players over towards Twinkie and Hiko and Simphis, but it seems like they're kind of trying to work this radio room a little bit, try to see if they can get ramp control. They've almost gotten ramp control every single time they've wanted it, except for last round when Skadoodle kind of opted them down. Other than that, those Stan's really been forced to play very passive and drop to lower the majority of these rounds. We do see ECPK spotting Simphis outside. They're doing a little bit of damage onto Simphis, but still good position
Stan's actually
here.
in window now, so this is good.
Yeah, Simphis gets a nice pick there onto ECPK. Yeah, he gets the pick, and here comes, it's going to be ramp to upper, it looks like, as we have full control by Quantic in the hell area. See Simphis working his way over to Mini, so we're going to see a collapse on upper, it looks like, from Quantic, from Heaven, and from Mini and Hut. There are two players from Curse on the floor. Anger does get a nice headshot there on the TCK as he was coming up the ladder. That will help out Curse a lot. Michael 3D going to be watching the Hut. Hiko is going to be trying to make the play from there. Anger is going to get the pick onto Frost, but Stan on the flank, able to take out Daze, looking for some more here. Gets a nice headshot on the Hiko as well. Huge plays from Stan, but now he's in a 1-versus-1 against Simphis. Simphis is going to be on the floor here. He picks up the bomb. He's going to go for the plant. Stan drops a flash, rushes out with the M4. And a nice round from Stan. I'm not sure why Simphis was so... I guess the clock, maybe? He had to go for the plant?
Yeah, he pretty much had to go for the plant there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty easy play from Stan, the 1v1, but like you said, it really just mostly because it's a clock situation. So how's Curse doing now? Do you feel that they're finally working something out? They look good now?
No, I don't think so. I think they just got lucky. Todd hit some nice shots, and Quantic's execution was really sloppy. One guy went up Heaven, and the other two just kind of sat down there and watched him. But Simphis is still getting a lot of map control outside and flanking them and causing big issues for them. They really need to shut him down.
Yeah, definitely. As we do have over 1,000 viewers now that the Super Bowl is over, a lot more viewers coming in. We appreciate all of you. So we are going to get here into the 13th round of this half as we do see an upper explosion from Quantic on the Eco. We do have one kill coming in from ECPK as he's going to be playing Mustang here. Skadoodle also with one. ECPK continuing the frags here at upper. It's going to leave Frost and Dazed alone. Are going to be trying to get onto Daze here once again, trying to run ramp. Not sure what he's going to want to do with this. He looks like he's trying to... I don't even know. Frost is all the way over at Hut, so he may try to take vents or something like that. Try to get a surprise kill at upper. Not 100% sure here. Bomb is down inside the upper site. Michael 3D is locked in on the Hut. We do see Stan dropping down vents, able to take out Daze, so it's going to be all up to Frost now with the P250 in hand at the Hut. See him crossing over here to window. Spots out Skadoodle,
Oof.
but unable to get the
That
frag.
new P250.
Not accurate. That has to stay.
It looked like he was on his head.
It definitely looked like that to me as well, man. If you had to ask me, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
But either way, the fact of the matter is that Curse is certainly starting to make the comeback here, Adrian.
Yeah, they need his last two for sure. Frost is actually opping now. I haven't seen that much this half.
You guys need to play nice in chat, bro. By the way, no calling people bad names in chat. We do have over 1,000 people watching. We appreciate it. If you like what you see, definitely follow this Twitch TV page. We'll be bringing you more CSGO casting throughout the week, as well as all the other games that ESEA supports. So if you like esports and if you like Counter-Strike, you should definitely follow this Twitch page. And also check out ESEAnews.com for all of the esports news and coverage that we provide there. Definitely would appreciate you checking that out, as well as following our Twitch page, like I said. So definitely do that. So we are going to get here into round number 14. 8-5 is the score. Quantic is ahead, but Curse has been mounting quite the comeback here in the past few rounds, so it's definitely starting to get very close here. Almost like the Super Bowl. maybe Quantic is the Ravens and Curse is the 49ers. I don't know, as we do see TCK trying to come back. Hawes here. He's going to get spotted out by one player, which is going to be Stan. We do see Quantic collapsing here on lower through Secret. We do see the rotation here from Curse.
Todd's in a good spot.
He goes on a huge flank right here. I'm wondering how this is going to play out. I have it on auto director and it's focused in on him, so we'll see if he's about to make a big play or something like that. It does go to Dazed here. Dazed coming out the vents, able to get a nice headshot there on the Skadoodle. So the lower side is being taken here. We do have Anger in a pretty nice spot though in the site. He is going to be able to take out TCK, who had the bomb running out. Michael 3D able to pick up a frag as well. He go on the flank, like I said, able to get one. Going to leave this a 2v3. Anger getting a nice shot there. Another nice shot from Todd. 2 frags and a third huge headshot from Todd. Do you want Anger back? Don't lie to me.
Todd is an amazing player, man. With that AK too. That was a big impact play right there.
Yeah, Anger has been regarded as like one of the top riflers in the game, and I think that's certainly a pretty good comment to make. He's certainly been very strong for Curse, and certainly been just a very big impact player just in general in the North American community for Go. So we'll see if he can keep it up. This is going to be the last round of the half before we make it over to halftime. So Curse had a rough start, but like I said, they've really come back in these past few rounds. They've really been putting up a good fight here and making this game a lot closer than what it looked like at first. But once again, Quantic full ramp control very early.
Already.
And it looks like they are trying to get some lower control. But Michael 3D and Stan are in pretty good positions to kind of hold lower out here. But once again, we're not 100% sure what Quantic wants to do. Like I said, they're just kind of sitting in ramp with the control. Bomb on Trey. Sippets is kind of watching hell, so we may see an upper pinch here in a moment, or we may see them drop lower. Just not sure yet. Still just under a minute left on the clock, so still plenty of time to make a decision here.
I think Semphis messed up his smoke. They're gonna split. They're gonna split heaven, but it looks like he messed up his smoke here, so they're gonna delay it.
Yeah, as we do see ECPK over here in heaven watching this. Frost has finally spotted one outside. You know, that's like the first damage that's really been done this entire round. It's been very just kind of slow and quiet, and there's only about 30 seconds left, so something's going to have to give here in just a moment. It's going to have to be a quick decision here from Quantic. Looks like they are trying to take lower. Stan gets the opening pick onto TCK. Michael 3D and Skadoodle coming in, but Frost is on a huge flank from Secret. Gets a nice headshot there onto Stan, but now he's all alone. 1 versus 4. Spots one on the Raptors. Gets a nice second frag there. This would be an ace clutch for him if he's able to pull this off. We do see him just running all around trying to see if he can pick anybody else off. Spots another one control side. That's going to be Todd. Not the face you want to see in that situation, so he will go down. And so Quantic will, win the first half, but they definitely let go of a huge lead as they only take it 8-7.
Yeah, I think they won 6 in a row, but that first pistol and gun round really hurt them.
Yeah, certainly. As we should be going live with the second half here very soon. Once again, want to thank everybody for coming out here and joining us after the Super Bowl. That was a good game, and this has been a good game as well. Like I said, if you're enjoying the stream, you should certainly go ahead and follow this Twitch TV page for us, as well as check out ESEAnews.com. And I've also posted in chat my Facebook and Twitter. It's just at DustMoret and Facebook.com/DustMoret. You can also check out Adren on Twitter. It's going to be at Hoagsta, which is just at HOAGSTA.
Yeah, I put it in chat for you.
Appreciate that. Adren did link that. You can also click on Adren_TV and follow his Twitch channel because he streams on there every now and then. I'm trying to tell him to stream some more. I'm working on him. He's gonna do it. But anyway, we are in this first pistol round here. 8-7 the score in favor of Quantic. These pistol rounds are certainly going to tell us a lot here about how the rest of this game will play out. We see lots of smokes set up for outside control for Curse, as we do see Michael 3D taking no time at taking control side. Do have Dazed right here with the nade, though. Gonna throw it right on Michael 3D. That's like a 67 damage nade there. So lots of damage dealt to Michael 3D. So we see Curse kind of just gathered up in lobby. Looks like we are going to probably see some type of ramp hit, and Michael's just there to kind of help take lower, it seems like, as Stan does get a nice pick on the Frost. EasyPK get one as well, but look at Dazed here, getting some huge frags with the P2000. Able to fall back into lower as well and stay alive to fight another day. So that was definitely huge. He evened it back up to a 3 versus 3, but Curse is going to use this to take full upper control. Dazed is stuck on the floor and lower. Simp is trying to come up through the vents here with the P2000 to see what he can do. Dazed is able to get a third frag. So Dazed is actually hunting for the ace here. But he only has 19 health. Bomb is getting implanted at upper. We are going to see a retake here from the vents as well as Squeaky Door. But Stan in anger shutting it down here. It's all up to TCK. He's trying to do something here with the P2000, but one heaven, one in the hut. So a good crossfire. Going to be tough for Trey to make these shots, but he does get a nice shot there onto Anger. I don't think he has any idea on where Stan is. Not at all. Stan is just being super ninja right here. But now he just kind of gave himself away with that noise. But we are going to see an exchange here of pistols, and TCK will get it.
What a clutch.
I think Stan blew
Todd
that,
made
man.
the mistake of peeking heaven.
I
don't think either of them needed to peek until the bomb was touched.
That's probably really true, and I feel like Stan kind of blew that. I mean, he had really good position. Trey had no idea where he was, and he just kind of ran out, and Trey was able to locate him. But you're right, man. That heaven peek was also kind of questionable, too.
Yeah, they could have just played the timer, played the bomb.
Pro tip.
You'll see them play that setup a lot, though, Quantic. They're not really going to play outside. They're going to turtle just a heavy upper and then 2 ramp.
Yeah, so we'll see if this round plays out the same way or if we are going to see Curse put up a fight here in the second eco round. Of course, Quantic has bought up some FAMASas and PZ90s and all that good stuff. Stan going to be the first one to try to make a play in upper. Sniffus will take him out. Frost and TCK also just raining down the frags here. Anger trying to fight back, but Dazed will just come up the vents and put him out with the M4. So just kind of easy pickings for Quantic, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Not too much to say there.
It seems like this is like kind of the story of first half. Quantic was able to build a huge lead early, and then Curse kind of had to fight back. And I'm hoping that's not going to be how this half plays out. But right now it looks that way.
This is the round right here for Curse to turn it around. They're bought up AKs. For some reason, Skadoodle is boosting on a box.
Not sure about that.
That extra second. Even though it's on a slow strat.
As we are seeing them kind of aggress outside, EasyPK is going to be our bomb carrier. He is going to be outside with Skadoodle and Michael 3D stand in lobby with his teammate Anger. Hiko holding down ramp alone. Frost getting that opening pick, though, on the Michael 3D, but we do see Skadoodle fighting back with the AK.
Yep, this is that setup I was talking about. Frost is just going to op heaven and give outside.
Well, it's actually not a bad idea because you can see over the smokes that are usually thrown to get Secret.
Yep.
So you can at least get like one pick.
Must have been that third round buy-up that Curse didn't have the smokes because I know they have really good smokes out there.
Yeah, Frost able to get a nice exchange there, and it is an even 4-on-4, but low health here for Skadoodle. As we do see Stan working his way into upper. He just ninja'd completely around TCK. That was nice. Able to get that pick. Frost getting another pick with the Opto, and Dazed fighting back from lower, able to take out Anger. So it is still the advantage for Quantic Gaming in this 3 versus 2. Nice nade there from
Frost.
Stan. Yeah, Frost is pretty much stuck here with the op. We'll follow him here as EasyPK is going to go ahead and start making the plant. Nice little pop flash here. As Hiko is also going to be able to peek in with the P90 there and get a frag onto Stan. This is going to leave EasyPK alone inside the hut with the AK, and Hiko will take him out. That P90, man, just too accurate. Dominating.
Yep.
And also, just to let you guys know, if Quantic Gaming does win this match, Hiko said he wanted to come in here and do an interview. So that'll be interesting to hear from one of the Quantic Gaming folks if you guys are interested in hearing that. But of course, we don't know who's going to win. Apparently, Dun's joining us in chat, and so is Sapphire. All this support here from our fellow staff members, we appreciate that too. Hope I'm
That was
doing my
actually a
boys
third
proud.
round op for Frost too. He actually used a P250 second round so he could get that op third round. Good play by him, I guess.
Yeah, it did pan out though. It almost didn't pan out, but it did wind up doing so. So I guess we'll call it a good play. We do see Curse trying to take upper once again, but Simphis is going to be on top of the hut, able to get a couple of easy frags. TCK also able to get a couple of frags on the floor there, so it's just going to leave Skadoodle alone. He does have the bomb and an AK in hand, just kind of hiding over here in Squeaky Halls. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 for him. He spots one out on the floor and doesn't get to look at him for too long there. Day is able to take him out pretty quick, and all of a sudden, you know, Curse had a nice comeback in the first half. It seems like Quantic is just really holding on to it right now.
Yeah.
What does Curse got to do here on T side, man, or is it just too late?
What Curse has to do is they have to throw some really good smokes outside, send one guy to secret, so they don't know how many are out there, and then they just need to do a straight upper hit. So the guys that they can't call numbers for lower, so they're going to drop lower, maybe 2 lower, and then you just do a solid upper hit.
Here's the wild card question: is Simphis going to get an invite conduct policy ban today?
Frost. Yeah, he's pretty immature on the text in game.
Yeah. He's been
Frost
shouting
did
the
a
whole
good job
time.
changing up the spot here. Curse was not ready for that.
Yeah, that ramp pop was definitely pretty impressive there from Carey. Curse down only to 3 members at this point, as we will try to see what they want to do. Bomb is down at this point. Skadoodle, Michael 3D, and Easy PK are left here. Easy PK is trying to work his way up into heaven here, but Simp is able to get the pick there onto Michael 3D. Hiko kind of watching the heaven here. There is one player over towards Mini. Easy PK tries to come out. The control side gets caught by Frost. It's all up to Skadoodle once again. Able to get one, but then obliterated there by TCK. So yeah, man, it just seems like Quantic just has it right now.
That pistol round. That was the game. That
Just-
1v2 from TCK.
Yeah, I'm just surprised, man, that the Curse hasn't found something that works yet on T-side. I mean, they haven't won a single round yet this half.
Skadoodle hasn't opted yet, which could be a problem for them.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, man.
Trying to do that forced by AK's third round, which was a smart choice, but Skadoodle is their playmaker.
Yeah, he's been usually quite the top fragger for them. Him and Anger have kind of, like I said, been like the 2 big fraggers for this team, and like you said, Skadoodle
They're going
has been
outside.
kinda
Here's those
silenced.
good smokes. They can't call it secret cross, but they're sending everyone there. See?
Yeah, Stan trying to work roof, and he's gonna catch a little surprise frag there
Oh.
on the days. They try to get aggressive in lobby and then push through. Gets caught. Easy PK is the bomb carrier here. He is going to be in control side. Michael 3D has control of the back halls. He's going to spot out Simphis here, and the Vent's able to get a nice frag there onto Simphis. So everything's looking pretty good for Curse at this point in time. We do see Hiko from ramp trying to make some plays. He does get a pick on the Skadoodle, taking
It's
out
going
one
to be
Curse
scary to
member.
get this bomb plant down. They
It
need a
is.
smoke, and they don't have it. Oh, Curse or Stan? He has it, but he's in lobby.
Yeah, Frost has his op here, trained at Hut.
Looks like they might work up to Opper from the vents. I think that would be the smart choice here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Frost is right here with the op, though, so if they do make a play
True.
at Hut, he'll probably get at least one pick out of this. Does hear some flashes. One does come in from Mini. Easy shot there for Frost. Frost looking for another one. TCK able to get one as well. Michael 3D with a kill onto TCK, so an even 2 versus 2. We see Hiko playing the vent. He waits for the bomb plant, pops out at the perfect time, gets the pick, but Michael 3D is still up. It's going to be a 1 versus 1. Team Curse needs this round. Michael 3D needs to make this play. He does pick up the bomb, but takes a lot of nade damage there. Hiko going to make the play during the bomb plant, going to spam through. Michael 3D forcing it off.
No time.
No time at all. Michael 3D is gonna. Oh no, not gonna get it, man. That I don't know. I think Michael 3D should have just kept on the plant, man. He didn't
He
really
had
have the
to.
opportunity. Yeah, he didn't have a choice, and he
Need
just.
that 4 seconds in this game.
And it's mistakes like that that prevent you from making a comeback, which just kind of ensures Quantic's victory at this point. So is there any hope for Curse at this point, or is it just over?
It's probably over.
It's probably over.
Yeah, probably
If you were in this situation with your team, what would you be telling them right now? What do we need to do to come back?
Probably just hit a YOLO upper strat. Change of momentum.
Because I know you wouldn't give up. So what do you gotta do?
I would say go for something fast. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Get that swing
Besides,
of momentum. Get some nice shots coming out hut. Could change the game up.
yeah, they're really slow right now. They're pretty much held up in lobby with all of their players at this point. Bomb is being carried. Michael 3D looks like they are going to do a quick upper take. Lots of skybox flashes and stuff like that coming out. They are going to make their way into the upper site, but Daze from outside able to pick up 2 nice kills. Sevis with 1 as well. Curse has managed to get a couple of frags. They do have 1-man disadvantage though. They do make the plant in upper. We do see Frost making the play here from heaven. Going to pop some skybox flashes himself. We're going to see 2 CTs making... Oh, that was a bad flash there from Trey. It's going to slow the retake down just a bit, which allows Michael 3D to get set up. He gets a nice frag onto Daze. Easy PK with the frag onto Simphis. It's going to be all up to Frost here, hiding out on the rafter, trying to make a play. Gets a nice kill on Michael 3D. Able to jump down. Has to get the kill on Easy PK though.
Oh, I think if he stuck it, he could have had it.
Probably so, man, but now it's definitely not going to happen. He'll get the frag at least, maybe. No, not even that. So it just seems like we've seen back-to-back mistakes on the bomb plant and bomb defuse here these past couple of rounds, and that time it favored Curse.
Yeah.
Does that give them some morale, man, or are they still just in a really bad spot?
They need another. They have 3 of them have Galils, so it's looking rough still.
Yeah, Curse still has a long way to go here, but certainly a comeback is not impossible. Of course, we've seen some crazy things in Counter-Strike's history, so we'll definitely be on the lookout here for potential comeback from Curse. Do you see Michael 3D outside here, popping some smokes in the big garage.
Curse is gonna... I mean, Frost is gonna get one at ramp here.
Switch over here.
They're gonna walk right into him.
Alright.
Oh, he's gonna drop.
Yeah, I just switched over to him. I thought you were gonna...
I'm not too sure.
Your ESP was chiming in. I was trying to get over there. Well, we'll keep his eye out, though. There is a smoke up right now. Stan is kind of in the area, just kind of chilling out. It's funny watching this as X-ray vision. You're like, just shoot now.
Yeah.
Tries to get some nade damage there. Does get a little bit
seem like
done.
it.
He got a little bit of damage done. Not a whole lot, though. It looks like they are gearing up at radio, so we're definitely going to keep our eyes here on the Frost because he's going to have to make the play here for his team on this ramp take. Spots one, gets that first frag on the stand. Spots a second, but does miss that shot. Going to pop a flash and start working his way back into lower. He will actually make the re-peek and notes that no one is taking ramp, so he knows that they've fallen back into lobby, so Hiko's going to go ahead and rotate back up to heaven. Good communication here, I'm sure, from Quantic, just based on the rotations I'm seeing at least.
Yep.
You see an upper take here now from Cursed. Simphis able to get that first frag on the Michael 3D. Simphis continuing to come down, and then Trey with one. Sorry I missed those. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this camera work, guys. It's not quite there yet. Well, I'm working on it. Either way, though, it's game point for Quantic, and I think that Curse is just... I think they don't even know how much money they really had, to be honest. Like, looking here at the money, I don't think they
P250.
Yeah, this is just going... They went for broke that last round. They didn't want to see a game point and then have to force just a tie, so...
Yeah.
But like I said, I will have Hiko joining us for a post-game interview, so please don't go anywhere. If you guys want to hear from one of the players from Quantic, we will have him in here for that post-game interview. We've already seen Frost get a nice kill there onto Anger. We do see Curse trying to gear up for an upper take, but like I said, all they got is pistol, so this is going to definitely be rough here. We do see the flashes go off. Michael 3D running straight into TCK, gets taken out. Simphis with 2 from the squeaky door. Bomb still up here on stand, but Dave's going to take him out outside, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a pretty easy victory for Quantic Gaming. We had Curse kind of fight back just a little bit, but you know, Quantic pretty much had that. Like I said, I am about to bring Hiko in here for a post-game interview, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, like I said, if you've enjoyed the cast, definitely follow this Twitch page if you haven't already. We would enjoy you subbing up with us and checking us out on a more regular basis. Like I said, we will be casting throughout every week for the regular season of ESEA Season 13. Like I know, for instance, that I will be casting another CSGO match on Wednesday for sure. We may have some casting going on tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week, so definitely follow up on this page. Also check out ESEAnews.com if you haven't already. And then, like I said, I've posted in chat a few times. My personal Twitter and Facebook is just at DustMoret and then DustMoret on Facebook, so follow that as well. And then I'm going to let Adren talk a little bit about, you know, his social media stuff and his dynamic stuff while I get Hiko in here. So go for it, Adren.
All right, you can just follow my Twitter here. I'm gonna paste it in chat. Feel free to follow. Good game by Quantic. I think the pistol rounds, and the first gun rounds is what won on the match there. Especially starting T-side nuke. Good play by them.
Also, if you have any questions for Adren in chat, you can post those as well, and maybe he can field some of those questions while I get Hiko in here.
Yeah, as of right now, we can't afford to go to CPH. We're going to ETS the first weekend of March, and then we're ESEA right around the corner. It's just really tough.
As I just gave Hiko Mumble information, so he should be joining us here in just a second. So yeah, we'll just wait on that. Like I said, if you want to post any questions in here, Adren can answer some questions as well. And like I said, definitely follow up his Twitter at Hoagsta, Hoagsta, and then Adren_TV at Twitch TV. You can follow that stream while you'll catch him playing on there occasionally. You got another question came in. Adren, do you have any suggestions on how to improve my game? I'm a noob.
Just keep watching the pros. It's the best way to learn.
There you go. As we do have Hiko in here, he has just joined us as he just got finished beating Team Curse on D Nuke with his team Quantic Gaming. So how's it feel, Hiko?
What's going on, guys? It feels pretty good. Obviously, nobody really wants to play CS on Super Bowl night, but we all showed up and we played.
I hear you, man. As we had like no viewers until the Super Bowl ended, and then we jumped up to like 12 or 1300 like right after the Super Bowl ended. So I hear you on that one. But it turned out to be a great match, man. First off, I guess the first question, just to kind of start from, the big news for your team is how do you feel about this new Quantic sponsorship, man? It seems like your team is starting to really kind of get out there and get noticed more and get more support from, the business side of esports. So just how do you feel about the sponsorship from Quantic, man?
Well, I was feeling really good about Fortnite, and then when the news came through that Fortnite and Gosu and the old Quantic were merging, I was really excited. Obviously, Quantic was pretty big in the past, so hopefully we can help them get pretty big again. And it's always nice to be a part of an org that can send us international lands, and really that's what we're looking for right now. So it's really good that we got some financial backing.
Yeah, certainly, man. So you guys are guaranteed at least one upcoming European event, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be Copenhagen Games, I think, in March, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That is correct. We are pretty much confirmed for it. So past that, it's kind of up in the air, but we should be going to Copenhagen Games for sure.
And that's going to be in March, and of course, like I'm pretty sure it's either going to be April or May when we see the next ESEA land, where you'll be up against Euro teams again. So with that being said, this could be to both of you guys, because both of you have represented, North America internationally in Counter Strike, ever since 1.6 for you, Hiko, and then of course with you, Adrenaline Source, and then of course with Go, you've already kind of been across the seas at least once for both of you guys. How do you guys feel about this more consistent play against the other side of the world? I mean, does this finally mean that North American Counter Strike is finally starting to kind of meet Europe at the potential of how big the game can be, or what are your thoughts on the international scene?
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
Coming from ESWC and playing against some of these players that I've never played against in my life, some of them were from Source, some of them were like kind of old school players that I never played against, and obviously Nip and Very Games. I feel like we'll have a much better chance. I think we'll be better than we were at ESWC. Let me put it that way. And I feel that not to put anyone down in the U.S., but it's really challenging playing against some of the U.S. teams right now because none of them really play seriously and none of them really put in the time to kind of learn the game and learn the way it's supposed to be played. So when you have these U.S. teams running around, not really doing strats, it kind of feels just like an ESA pug. And obviously you're going to lose to these teams probably sometimes. You can't win them all, obviously. And obviously, like you said, the Euro teams play a lot more standard, and because of that, they're a lot more predictable. So I feel like we have a good chance playing against Heroes.
What about you, Adrian? What do you think about North Americans' role in the international scene in Counter Strike?
I'm gonna have to agree with Hiko here. I think there's not too much rhyme and rhythm on what the teams do in Invite here in North America. It's kind of just they're just going off what they feel like. Not too much strat work, just kind of a environment. But that's always been the case, I think, in terms of North American players. There's a lot less strategy and just kind of more trying to use their skill. I don't think we're that far off of actually beating Nip or Fairy games, so I mean, I think the gap's just getting closer and closer.
Do you think that the Europeans' domination, like, if you want to call it that, I mean, I know that really it's just been like Nip and Very games that have been dominating, and you guys have been able to kind of beat the other top European teams. Do you think it's like is it an individual talent thing? I mean, obviously, like Nip
Definitely
has.
not.
Okay, well, dang, I can't even finish. Well, whatever. We'll go. That's a trans answer, but because
give us
of
a
course,
house and a salary, and
yeah, I mean, it's just, of course, like, Nip has, like, those legendary players everybody knows, like, Get Right, Forest, and then, of course, you have Very Games who have had, like, their top source players still transitioning. Of course, Scream has been making highlights lately with his addition to that team. So your answer is no, it's not individual talent. I would tend to agree because there's definitely some very talented players in North America. So then my question would be to both of you, then, if it's not individual talent, then what is it? What is it, Adren? What do we need?
well, I don't know if you consider like game sense individual talent, but I think just Nip just doesn't make mistakes. They make the least amount of mistakes in a team, and that's why they win. And that's what it comes down to at this high level, especially under pressure. Just not making mistakes.
What about you, Nico?
I agree with what he said, and like it's the little things that they do that really wins them rounds. Like I know when we played against them, like we were up a couple rounds, but they knew they kept killing us, like a lot of us each round, and they kept buying, and it eventually just dwindled down our money. And not only that, but like Garrett Wright coming up with some like pretty amazing clutch rounds, and really like it almost feels like they win rounds that really shouldn't. They come back from round, and you know what? It's always been like that for SK. Even playing against SK in 1.6, it was the same kind of way. Like the other team would be up in numbers, and something would happen, and like the round will just turn in their favor pretty randomly. And I feel like it's the same like that in Go as well. Like for instance, that Very Games match where they were taking upper and Exist was just front hut and got 4 kills. Like little things like that wins matches for teams like that. It's a momentum switch. It's breaking money. Um,
Yeah, are you referring to the ESEA match between Very Games and Nip
Yeah.
and Nuke? Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe that either. Very Games had like such a huge lead, and they just kind of blew it. And that seems to be like the story of a lot of teams. Like it's just like they get unnerved or something playing against Nip, and they kind of flush the game down the toilet.
but the real question is that Very Games making a mistake? Is that Nip like kind of coming up to the like rising to the occasion, or is it a little of both?
That's
I
a
think
tough
it's a little
call,
of
man.
both.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely really could go either way with that. But let's kind of get away from the international scene for now. We kind of already heard, it's not about individual talent. It's about just trying to pick them apart and how you think that it's coming to a point where we will see us be more successful in Europe, and that's awesome. I hope I do get to see that. But let's get back to ESEA here, and this is going to be for you, Hiko. Obviously, after that win, your team is now number 2 in the standings. You're right below the team you just beat. But I guess if it comes down to it, you're going to win a tiebreaker head-to-head if your records stay the same. With that being said, I mean, do you just feel pretty comfortable that you guys are definitely going to make ESEA land? Most people would probably seem to think that. What do you think?
I'm pretty confident. I think that we should be able to win most of our last matches, so I'm not really worried about the matches, so to say. The only thing that sucks for us is like our practice time. And not to throw anybody under the bus here, but that team we just played in a match refuses to scrim against us. And we said this in an interview at ESWC. It really sucks. I mean, Dynamic plays us, Adren's team plays us, and it's even getting to the point where like MME doesn't play us, WAL refuses to play us. So our practice is very bad right now.
Do you think it's because they don't want to scrim you because they're about to play against you in a match? Like, for instance, like I would understand why Curse wouldn't want to scrim against you this past week because they're about to play you. But or what do you
No,
think
it's
it is?
actually it's been like that since
No, go
it's
ahead.
been they refuse to play us for the past like month, and even before ESWC they refused to play us. So I don't really know why they refuse to. I know that they're mad at us for um, taking Frost from their team, but I don't really feel like that's a reason not to play us.
Right.
And that's kind of what the problem is going to be, is our lack of practice, or at least quality practice.
Right. So right now, this can go to both of you guys because both of your teams are in the top four right now. So right now, if it were to be set in stone, both of you guys would be going to ESEA land. Right now, it's Curse at number one. Your team Hiko Quantic at number two, Netcode Illuminati at number three, and Dynamic at number four. So that's the top four teams right now. That's the land cutoff. Right now, you kind of have We Are Lions and Monomaniacs and Mouse Spaz kind of fighting to take that fourth slot from your team, Adren. With that being said, do you guys feel that the top four that we see right now, Curse, Quantic, Netcode, and Dynamic, are going to be the ones going to land? Or is a team like We Are Lions or Monomaniacs or Mouse Spaz going to be a team that can kind of fight back and maybe take a spot from somebody?
I think the four right now are the teams that are going to make it. I really don't think We Are Lions will clutch it out, but I mean they've been coming up with some huge plays, beating us, and I'm not really sure who else they beat, but some really top teams. So I don't see them holding on to that, and I see Netcode rounding out fourth place with us and Quantic in second and third, and then maybe Curse is first.
What you, Hiko? What do you think about land teams?
It's pretty close to what Adren said. I think it's going to be us, Curse, Dynamic, and then the fourth seed. We Are Lions seems like that underdog team that can just, if they can get a couple more wins, then they're going to be in the runnings. And Netcode is pretty strong, and it's going to be hard for even like Monomaniac, Mouse, as you said. It's going to be hard for them to come back because they already have 4 losses, and We Are Lions and Netcode both only have 2. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Netcode will probably get the 4th spot outside of us, Curse, and Dynamic.
With that being said, what do you think has happened to teams like Monomaniacs and Frost Gaming that were certainly like hyped up to be LAN contenders? I even thought they were LAN contenders like preseason, and even through Monomaniacs like really good at the beginning of the season, beating you guys on Mirage in week 1. What's happened to these teams? Like, why are they not LAN contenders anymore? Why are they falling
I
behind?
think it comes into what Hiko was saying earlier, that there's not much rhyme or rhythm into their strats, and it's just inconsistent play. A lot of inconsistency. Someone coming up big, and he's thinking he's making the right play, but it's just because he hit some nice shots that they came through. I think it's because they don't have set strats, and there's no consistency in those teams.
Didn't Monomaniac make a big roster change too? They lost EasyPK and Haunt for
that's
2 other
true,
people.
Yeah, Haunt and ECPK left, and they wound up picking up Flom and Schaefer. And Schaefer certainly has been having it rough on the frag count-wise here in the past few matches that I've seen personally. But, I never thought it was like an individual talent reason on that team. They certainly have a lot of good players on Monomaniacs. So, yeah, I guess maybe it goes back to what Adren said, just maybe they need to work on their strat book a little bit more and get a little bit more consistent with how they play rounds or something. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of their matches, to be honest, so I'm not 100% sure myself. But either way, so you guys feel pretty confident it's the top 4 we see now, and maybe a team like We Are Lions kind of, maybe fighting it out as the underdog and possibly stealing a spot.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, other than that, I know we've already been interviewing for quite some time, so I don't want to keep it going too much longer. Hiko, do you have any final comments you want to throw out there? Any shout-outs? Any, your sponsor, whatever you want to do, man? Just let it out.
Sure. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Quantic. We appreciate everything they did for us, and we hope to have a pretty bright 2013 ahead of us. Shout out to the team, the fans. That's about it.
Any social media plugs or anything like that you want to get out there?
Sure, you can follow me on Twitter at officialhiko. Same with Facebook, officialhiko. That's it.
All right, sweet, man. Well, we appreciate you joining us, Hiko, and we'll go ahead and let you go so you can celebrate with your team and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
All right, good night, man.
Goodbye.
See you later. All right, so that is going to be the interview there. We're going to go ahead and close out the stream now in just a second, but before we do, we'll go ahead and just give out some last things for you guys. First off, like I said, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow this Twitch TV page. We would definitely appreciate you following us up because we will be bringing you some more coverage throughout this week for CSGO and the other games for ESEA. So if you like Counter-Strike, you like esports, you have no reason not to follow this Twitch page and check us out. And also check out ESEAnews.com for all of your esports coverage and stuff like that. Other than that, Adren, before you sign out, you want to go ahead and plug yourself again real quick with your Twitch and Twitter and all that good stuff so peeps know where to follow you?
Yeah, sure. Facebook.com/TeamDynamic and Twitter.com/Hoagsta.
And also, you can check him out on Twitch /Adren_TV to catch him streaming when he does throw some streams down. Then, like I said, guys, if you'll do me a favor, there's a lot of viewers out there. If you'll go ahead and check me out on Twitter, it's @DustMoret. Then you can check me out on Facebook.com. It's Facebook/DustMoret. I've posted those links in chat here a few times for you guys, so just definitely check that out when you get a chance. Other than that, folks, we've had a great night, some great casting. It's been me, Dustin Moret, and Eric Adren Hogue bringing you all the commentary. Hopefully we will see you guys again very soon for some more Counter-Strike coverage, but we are done for tonight, so have a good one, folks.